England's oldest public museum, the Ashmoleon in Oxford, has been rebuilt to create the most modern and extraordinary display of artefacts to be seen outside of London. Opened by the Queen, it cost £61 million to renovate the Ashmoleon, and the money, which included a generous gift from the Saudi royal family, has been well spent. There are 39 new galleries, and the combination of their beautiful design and now massive display space puts it firmly in the International Premier League of museums. The variety is remarkable. A plaster cast of Augustus, an exact copy of one outside the Vatican greets a visitor, the colour of his robes showing how an emperor really looked 2,000 years ago. It was John Tredescant who founded the collection. One of his earliest documented artefacts, and one of the most famous, is this deerskin from Virginia, embroidered with shells, and which belonged to Pocahontas' father, the chief Powhatan. Shells were also a currency in China, though the ancient Chinese also traded with these heavy knives. Islamic textiles fill perhaps the most stunning of the New Look galleries. The Ashmoleon has the largest collection of medieval Islamic embroideries in the world, nearly 3,000 pieces, including a collection of extraordinary fragments from Egypt between 1000 and 1300 AD. For many, this bridal gown takes pride of place. It was a gift from the future King Faisal to T.E. Lawrence. He wore it most of the time when he was liaison officer with Arab forces in 1916. The creator and force behind the transformation of the Ashmoleon is its director, Dr. Christopher Brown.
Yes, this has taken a long time. It's taken about 10 years in the planning and execution. We began work on site in September 2006, so it's actually taken 3 years to do the actual building work. But we had up to 2,000 people involved in this whole process, including the builders, the designers, the architects, and of course my own curatorial teams who've been working on the installation of the collections. The collections here are very diverse. They range from 8000 BC to the present day, from all over the world. So there's a lot to choose from. I'm very fond of the Alfred jewel, which is one of the key objects of the collection. This is an Anglo-Saxon, a piece of Anglo-Saxon jewellery commissioned by King Alfred himself, and is just of such exquisite workmanship that I must say I value it very much indeed. And perhaps if I had to take one piece to a desert island, then that would be it.
Possibly one of the most priceless objects now on display is the Sumerian king list. Its minute script lists both mythical and real monarchs from Sumerian Iraq, dating from probably 3000 BC up to 1800 BC. The theme of the new Ashmoleon is crossing time, crossing cultures. Here is a perfect example, a Buddha from Gandhara wearing a toga.